Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Let's Get Into It. I'm Dr. Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. On this channel, we build and destroy simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Dr. Kenyatta, and you will refer to me as such. There will not be allowed on this channel any negative energy and vibes of any kind. I'm so happy to have you here. Well, last night I came to you with how to become friends with your handler. Now, I was in my office today thinking about that. And I was talking to the creator of the Matrix, God. And I thought to myself, after our in-depth, long conversation, I thought to myself, how can I help the masses? How can I help them escape the Matrix? First, we shall define what the Matrix is. Hold on, please. I've done some in-depth research for you. Beg my pardon, please. Google. I Googled, what exactly is the Matrix? Matrix theory. It is a theory, according to this. Matrix theory is based on the idea that the world is like a computer program with a set of rules and algorithms that determine how things work. I will read that once again. Matrix theory. It is a theory. It is based on the idea that the world is like a computer program with a set of rules and algorithms that determine how things work. According to, as per research, understanding these rules and algorithms is the key to the success in life. And anyone, it says anyone, can learn to hack the Matrix by mastering them. Mastering what? The rules and the algorithms. How to maneuver the Matrix. Is that what I said earlier? I don't remember, but that's what this is going to be about. How to maneuver the Matrix. So after my conversation once again with the creator of the Matrix, or God. Some call him God or her, some call him the Most High or her, some call him the creator of the universe or her, whatever you choose. It is the creator of the Matrix, this computer system with rules and algorithms that anyone can hack to be successful in life. Now, consider yourself lucky, blessed, favored, all of those great, wonderful, positive things if you've seen glitches in the Matrix. Now, you remember the movie with Keanu Reeves, and used to be fine as Lawrence Fishburne. But he was really fine when they called him Larry Fishburne. I guess he decided to hack something and change the rules and call himself Lawrence. And by doing so, he was able to hack for success, I guess. Sometimes a name change is all it takes. But Larry is short for Lawrence, but I think you understand what I'm saying. He was known as Larry for the first half of his acting career. Very well known. And then he changed his name. He changed his identification to Lawrence. A different person altogether. A different actor altogether. A different set of acting gigs, whatever, altogether than what Lawrence had. So if you ever see a glitch? Okay, remember in the movie with Keanu Reeves and a used to be fine ass Lawrence Fishburne, there was a scene. I don't know what the fuck they were going to do. I don't remember, but they left one matrix to infiltrate another. And when they went to infiltrate the main matrix, I think they were about to leave that dirty ass, ratty ass hotel. And Keanu Reeves looked and saw a cat twice do the same thing. And what did he say? Deja vu. And I remember looking at that thinking, that's not fucking deja vu. Nevertheless, let me continue to watch. And someone said, what the fuck did you see? That was no deja vu, motherfucker. That was a glitch. Something's about to happen. We've been caught. Lipstick there. Okay, anyway. So, you may have found yourself at some point in time on your journeys in life, maybe possibly waking up, maybe driving, maybe at your job, just whatever. You may have found yourself seeing something a little strange in the air. Maybe you saw a hole in the air or a tear in the air. Refer back to my tarot video titled A Tear in the Air. Maybe you saw holes where there shouldn't have been holes. Maybe you saw, maybe like a piece of furniture look broken yet together. Maybe you saw something as you were driving. Maybe it looked like you were driving into one world and one realm when, for a second or two, excuse me. And then you looked and saw the same shit that you thought you were driving in, and something said, what the fuck was that? Oh, I'm just imagining things. Were you? Or did you see a glitch in the computer system? Consider yourself favored. Something in you or something outside of you, whatever, chose you. Or maybe you chose it to see and realize this shit is not fucking real. Have you ever just been sitting there and you begin to feel just a little off, just a little strange? And you're looking outside of yourself, but something feels just a little off, just a little strange. Oh, maybe it's my sinuses. Maybe I have a tinge bit of a headache. But you don't truly feel there, but you're there. You don't truly feel apart, but you're very much a part. And you have to speak to yourself and say, I'm here. I am a part. To ground yourself and bring yourself back to quote unquote reality. Whose reality? What reality? The reality of the computer program of which you are very much a part. But you are being blessed enough to see that the shit is not real. How to maneuver through the matrix. Now, once you see these things and get out of your fucking head that something's wrong with you or you didn't really see what you saw because that's what Western man or the man or whatever the fuck told you years ago when you were a child. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That what is real or what isn't real is real, etc., etc., etc. Understand, he that hath an ear. Once you have gotten to the place where you can tell yourself all of that shit was bullshit, this shit is not real. Something's off. This is a computer program or some kind of fucking program. Whatever. It's not real, motherfucker. Then, well, first you have to accept it. Come into the deep, dark acceptance of it. And once you have, my dear friend, then understand and realize that you have hacked the system and you can maneuver through it freely. Now understand, that doesn't mean go quit your fucking job expecting some kind of fucking miracle to happen, expecting millions to fall in your fucking lap and then you're on easy street. It doesn't work that way. Because the greatest understanding of all is realizing what? Is realizing that you realize that you are living in a system. But you are not a slave to the system. And even if you realize that you are a slave to it, you have still hacked it. You gotta pay your fucking bills, right? You gotta learn their fucking education. Gotta be bored out of your fucking mind day in, day out at their fucking jobs. And whatever else the fucking... I mean, it's kind of a boring system. Maybe they'll come up with something better next time. Maybe we can be slaves to paradise. You know, the fucking new Matrix motherfuckers. Nevertheless, once you realize and accept that your eyes were not playing tricks on you, and that the tear in the air is, what did the little boy say? There is no spoon, there is no air. Like Truman, when the boat ran into the fucking wall that was supposed to be the sky. Of course, he left one matrix and went into another. Just like they did in the Matrix. They came out of a sub-matrix into the greater matrix. The shit never ends. And they pretty much told us that at the end of the movie. What, right? The conversation between the God figure with the white man with the beard and the black goddess, who was really in charge of all the shit. The oracle woman, right? Motherfucker, you know. We done tore this shit down. We keep building it over and over and over again. It's been a lot of you neo motherfuckers. Let's see what we can do with the next one. That was basically the conversation, am I right? Someone let me know, goddamn. But any goddamn way. How to maneuver the Matrix. Let's see what we get from the occult tarot. I had so much fun with it last night, thinking I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Maybe I will read the characters that you all call demons. Why do you demonize the demons? Doesn't it say that they're geniuses? Remember what Agent Smith said? It's genius. Let's see, guys. Just shuffling. I hope they don't strike my channel for the Mozart or whoever that is. Oh, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. How many shuffles shall I shuffle? I'm hearing 3. 369. A matrix code. Let's get into it. Okay. Here we have Wheel of Fortune. Upright. The Sun. Upright. 6 of Swords. Upright. The Tower. In reverse. And here we have 3 of Wands. Upright. Now, let's see. These cards are really slippery. I gotta get my setup here for you. Now, understand, I'm not reading yet the cards or anything else but my mind. My matrix mind. Understand that the beginning of Hacking that system and maneuvering through the motherfucker freely is the realization that there is one, that you actually live in one. Don't just say it. Oh, this matrix. Oh, we just say it all the time. Don't just say it. Absorb it. Believe it, ingest it, and accept it. This is the beginning of the hacking. Wheel of Fortune upright. This will bring you much fortune, and this will bring you much happiness. Where though? Within the matrix system. Because no matter what, you're still very much a part of it. Whether you realize it or not, whether you come into acceptance of it or not, you are still a part of it. We are still a part of it. It is a system. Can we ever escape it? I don't know. That is not what tonight's reading is about. It's just simply how to maneuver through it. To come into a place of fortune and happiness. Okay. Victory. No. That's not victory. Let me open my tarot Bible. Oh, shit. Let's see. Six of Swords. Oh, there it is. When you find yourself walking away from all the lies that you were told, all the things that this shit is loud than a motherfucker. Hold on. I think I have it as low as it'll go. Hope you can still hear it. There we are. Excuse me. Okay. Sinuses. Matrix sickness. Nevertheless, when you find all this shit out and you walk away from all the bullshit lies that you were ever told, that this is real, that it actually means something, that this is not a playground for the gods or the god or whatever, or the people or the reptilians or whoever and whatever the fuck built and constructed this thing. I said God earlier, didn't I? Well, whatever. What God are we talking about? Nevertheless, and you walk away from it, what you avoid is tower after tower after tower after unnecessary tower in your life, which we tend to have a lot of that shit when we believe that this shit is actually real. Why? Because we've bought into something. We've bought into the rules and regulations okay, and the whole whatever, algorithms, whatever the definition was, because we bought into the bullshit. And we believe it. We believe it so wholeheartedly. What did the man say? Something about so hopelessly inured. They will kill your motherfucking ass if you try to wake them up. They believe it. They love it. It has to be real. It has to be real. It's the foundation for my existence. But understand that your existence is a part of the matrix as well. Who are you? Isn't that what the owl said to little Alice in Wonderland? Bitch, who are you? Who are you? Understand. It will bring fortune to you. We're not talking about financial fortune because that's the first thing motherfuckers' minds go to. Fortune, money. I can buy some more Matrix shit. Well, why not? That shit is fun. Cars and clothes and pretty things. That shit is fun. Pictures on the internet. All of that shit is just so fun for a second. Then we go back to the boring doldrums of existence. In a boring ass computerized. Didn't you see the jump? Didn't you see the jump? Of course you didn't. Someone did. Consider yourself favored. Let's continue on. So anyway, coming into the realization of this, will make you a very fortunate soul, a very fortunate being. Not your identification, not your matrix identification, but that too, but a very fortunate being. Because you will understand that all of this is just, I don't know, do you say it doesn't matter? Does it matter? I don't know. That's relative. But if you've been fortunate enough to be blessed to see the glitch, to see the tear in the air, the skip, then you are a very fortunate soul, very fortunate being. For the sun and favor has been shown upon you, even if it's the matrix sun. It will vary from person to person, being to being, soul to soul, as to how it is fortunate for you. Now, maybe some people will get some money as a result. There's some people who know how to hack the financial, the monetary system. And I'm not talking about your illegal ways, motherfuckers. You just know how to hack. It is part of the matrix. It's a sub-matrix of the matrix. They know how to hack that shit. And they're great gamblers. They win the lottery, all of that shit. And they just go and have themselves a fucking blast of a time on this, in this fucking computerized shit. Okay? Makes me think like, you know, whoever created this, whatever the Elohim were, you know, like maybe they were some kind of alien type of creatures or something with this super advanced, you know, super advanced civilization type thing who are just like, let's just get together and make some old archaic shit, okay? And make a whole world out of it and create all of these gods and these goddesses and these angels and these devils and demons and people and just stuff. And let's just see what happens. Let's just have fun. Let's just play a game. And you just happen to be walking by and they grabbed your fucking soul and threw you in up one of these flesh suits. Get down there, motherfucker. Okay. Wait. I was on my way home taking bread to my wife and children. Okay. You're gonna be there for a few thousands of centuries, motherfucker. We're playing up here. Like a Monopoly game. Anyway. The fortune will vary from person to person. Okay? But understand that the sun will always shine upon you. Favor has been brought into your life because you've walked away from the BS and now you see and realize this shit is not real. I just saw a tear in the fucking air. How did I even fix my eyes to even see the air? Goddamn. The air can't be seen, but yes, it can. You just saw the tear in the air. And some of you have been so enriched and so favored that you've actually seen the net that lies over the motherfucker with the zeros and the ones, the computerized sheet thing that's got us all, you know, in its prison cell. Probably brought you to fucking tears like it did me. However, you were blessed to see it. Oh, excuse me. You were favored to see it for whatever purposes. You must go within and discover what the purpose is for you. Let's continue on with this reading. Here we have Knight of Cups, upright. Queen of Swords, upright. Five of Swords, upright. Ten of Swords, in reverse. Looking at my book, I'm stumped. There we are. Now, do not be discouraged. Driving me crazy. Do not be discouraged. Even though you have come to the understanding and the realization that this is a matrix. Wow, I see the tear in the air and the click and the screen and the etc., etc., etc. I accept it. It's weird as hell, but I see it, I accept it, which means I'm a part of this shit too. Exactly. I'm not separate from it. And once you realize that you are not separate from it, also, step 2. This is how you maneuver through that motherfucker. With flying fucking colors. Because what it is that you want, even in this system, because you don't know what you want outside of it. Because the only thing that you know, the only information that you have been given is what's inside of it, unless you go deep into the recesses of the mind and soul, of the body, the spirit. Or maybe just the soul. And maybe not even that. Maybe there's something deeper. But you will now be able to maneuver through it in such a way that what you want, what you've been waiting for, what you've been longing for, guess what? You will automatically see it's already yours. It's yours. It belongs to no other. There is no other. There is only you. Let's continue on. Interesting. Queen of Swords. Remove yourself. I'm not sure. Hold on, please. I'm hearing love of the self and love of the greater. But the greater means you no good if there is no love of the self. Face your truth. Face the truth. The understanding of truth. But what is truth? Matrix truth or truth truth? Is there a difference? How deep does the game go? How far is it spread? How far and wide is it spread? Or I'll just say computers rise, the computer system as opposed to saying the game. How far? Is the heaven and the hell that we're taught part of the matrix as well? I don't know. But look, Queen of Swords. Andrealphus. She teaches geometry and measurements. Geometry, numbers, measurements, numbers. The matrix, computerized system, numbers. That's all there is, are numbers. Numbers, numbers, numbers. It's just nothing but numbers. The whole world is made up of numbers. The whole computerized system, this whole matrix thing is nothing but numbers. Can you crack the code? Increases one's intelligence. Can transform a person into a bird, freeing oneself, flying above, flying within, flying above, from bird's eye level. Oh, I see. I don't know. But there is, regardless, there are those things, beings, numbers, whatever they are, to protect it. So here we have Sabnak. Builds high towers, castles, and cities. Afflicts men for many days with wounds full of rot and maggots. Be careful as you are maneuvering through the matrix, as you are hacking the system. Because even though you understand its numbers, geometry, and measurements, here there are still high towers, castles, and cities that you are not supposed to be able to get through. High castles, towers, cities. careful. So you don't put yourself in any kind of negative energy of betrayal, something along those lines. Let's keep going. 5 of Pentacles, upright. 5 of Wands, upright. 3 of Cups, upright. Let's see here. Once you are able to maneuver through the matrix system, you will be able to tell of not only your present and your future, but also your past, because you are in complete control. But understand as well, you are different. Life will be different. That's why the Judas character, whatever the fuck his name was in the Matrix, is like, shit, fuck this. I want to be back in. I don't give a fuck anymore. I want to eat this goddamn steak. I don't give a fuck that I know that there's no steak here. I don't care. Ignorance is fucking bliss, goddamn. But you don't have to make it be all one or the other. Well, I guess in that movie you did, if you were going to live down in Hellville. That they called Freedom. Freedom Town. Eating slop. How ridiculous, right? No. Don't put yourself in those kinds of situations. Fuck that. Because understand that there are people who are well aware that this is some bullshit. These are the people who run it. They know it's a bullshit, but they dine on the best. They live the best. They like all the pretty things too. Fuck, why not? Now, that may not be for everyone. Everyone's not going to be able to afford some of the things that those motherfuckers who are running this shit can afford. Okay? But if you like ice cream, for example, get your motherfucking ass some goddamn ice cream and say, this is the best chocolate chip mint shit I've ever had in my fucking life. It's good as fuck. All right, computer system people, creators, you all did a good fucking job with this shit. I hate my fucking boring ass job. Tell those motherfuckers to change this shit. Make it more enjoyable, goddamn. It's boring. It's old. The game is old. It's old. How old is it? This motherfucker is old. Oh, we want to see how you motherfuckers evolve and make that shit better. All right, well, fine, whatever, okay? But can we speed it up a little bit, goddamn, okay? It's boring as shit. I keep getting recycled back into this motherfucker, okay? And it's been like this for a long time now. I've lived 2 or 3 lifetimes in this same type of shit right here, okay? Can we move it along just a little bit quicker? Talk to them, goddamn. It's called prayer. You don't beg. You tell. You don't plead. You converse with. Let's continue. Here we have Knight of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse. I'm sure some people will be happy to see that. That's that old Baphomet. And here we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think he likes that at all, okay? But nevertheless, let's just keep on going, all right? Let's see here. Understand once again that you are different. You don't have to go around telling everybody it's a matrix shit. This motherfucking shit is not real. Now you can if you want to, okay? Whatever works for you, all right? But understand that you are different. Some people may just put you, you know, if you don't like rejection and if you don't like being put on the outs, okay, then don't say any fucking thing. Just maneuver through it yourself and enjoy yourself, okay? And really understand that it's probably everybody, excuse me, I'm so sick of this motherfucking gnat, okay? It's everybody's, it's up to them, okay, to do what needs to be done for themselves. You can't do it for them. You can only do it for yourself. Why? Because there is no other. There's only you. You might find yourself fighting and in conflict all the time. And people looking at you strange and weird because they love this shit and they don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. How can there be anything else but this boring? I mean, as fucking boring as it is. No wonder people have depression and anxiety. It's fucking boring as fucking shit. Okay. How, even if you have money, goddamn, how many fancy purses can you buy? How many goddamn beaches can you go to? How many fucking foreign countries and bodies of water and plush greenery and all of that kind of shit, whatever the world has to offer and all the fucking food? How much of that shit can you fucking do over and over and over again? I was talking to a friend whose daughter just happens to be some kind of multimillionaire. She works in art auctioning something or other. She lives in one of the wealthiest areas of the country. She was dating one of the sons of the wealthiest men in the world. And she was bored to fucking tears. This man's allowance are people's annual salary. I mean, his monthly allowance. Oh, this is just your allowance just to go blow and have a good time and buy whatever the fuck you want. And you may think, how could you be bored with that? Person of his status and stature would say, how could you not be bored with it? I've had this money ever since I was fucking born. I've been everywhere. I've seen everything. I've bought everything there is to buy. Go to school for fucking what? Have a job for what? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. There's nothing for me to do today but sit here and watch boring ass TV. I'm bored than a motherfucker. I know some people say, I'll take it. But understand, people come from different, the backgrounds, okay? So all I'm saying is one way or the other, it's boring. This shit is boring as fuck, okay? So, just get down once you realize that this is a matrix and you see the tear in the wall and the portal when you're driving and all of these, tear in the air and all of them, the jump and all of that, this shit. Just fucking talk to the masters who created this shit and say, look, listen, goddamn, my God. How much more bored do we have to be? Well, we try to throw problems at you to try to fix it. I don't give a fuck. How much more bored do we have to be? Because all Neo and what's your name did in this third movie was when they were going to create a whole new system and break that one down was just to create a whole new fucking system with them as the Adam and fucking Eve. There are no fucking heroes. You are your hero. What does it say? One of the books with all the rules and regulations, the algorithms and all that. Put your trust in no fucking man, goddamn. Don't do it, motherfuckers. Don't. Now let me finish this spread. Like I was saying, understand who you are and understand what the knowledge that you have come into. Don't put yourself in any more conflict than what is necessary. Okay? You won't be able to manifest the motherfucking thing if you do that. Okay? And everything that you want, even in this fucking system, will not come to you. So the third thing is keep your fucking mouth shut. Now, I know I said you can tell if you want to tell, but don't tell anybody. I didn't finish the spread. Don't tell anybody anything. Don't tell them what you've seen. Don't tell them what the knowledge that has come to you. Don't tell them what you've been shown. I forgot to go to the bottom of the deck, which is the Seven of Wands. What's that? Seven of Wands. Yeah. It's exactly what I think it is, but let me be sure. I got the book in front of me. You shouldn't do that to yourself. You make yourself think, goddamn, okay? Don't tell anybody fucking anything, in other words, okay? And you'll be able to handle this shit, all right? Okay. Just because you've seen it and you come into the realization that a lot of times we just want to run and tell everybody, look what I've seen, and they'll either call you crazy, they'll try to steal your ideals, try to steal your identity and all of this type of shit and say it was them, and all of this just crazy, crazy shit. How to maneuver through it. Open your eyes. Accept, absorb, and believe what it is that your eyes are showing you. What your mind is telling you. Okay, that was number one. I don't remember what the second one was, but you can rewind the video and look for your fucking self. Okay. And the third thing is don't say any goddamn thing. Tell the creators what it is that you want. Don't beg, don't plead. They don't like that is what I'm hearing. Don't worship. How ridiculous is what I'm hearing if this is what they're thinking. Tell them exactly what it is that you want. If I've got to be here, you stole my motherfucking soul, goddamn. I was on my way taking bread and cheese to my family, to my wife and my children, goddamn. And you stole me and you threw me in this fucking flesh suit. And now I'm here for thousands and thousands of millennia, just being recycled over and over again, believing that this shit is real, ignoring what I see over and over again. You know, now this time, this 10,000th time, life, I'm like, fuck it. I see it for what it is, goddamn. It's not fucking real. Listen, motherfucker. If I have to be here, this is what I want, this life, and this will be my last. Okay. What does it say? Ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. How to maneuver through the matrix. I hope that made sense. I did the best that I fucking could. Okay. To you all who have subscribed to my channel, oh, thank you. May you have favor, blessings. And once again, you choose. How do you cut this off there?